everybody, how are we doing? There we go. Hopefully you're with us. Just get my settings right, guys. How are we doing? Are we well? Are we profitable? Had a good morning? Good morning to you who are in the US, who are just waking up. My mic's on. Adnanli, hi my friend, how you doing? Crypto, nice to see ya. Thanks for coming back on, guys. Right then, it's been a crazy morning. Rudolph, nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Big shout out to all you people who've already come on. Thank you. Let me get some music in my ear. I'm feeling terrible today, by the way, guys. I feel as bad as I've felt in a long time. However, I said I'd come on, so I'm here. So let's get a couple of hours in us. Let's see what we can get done. So I've only took one trade this morning in the Discord, and it was this one. Let me just zoom out. There you go. So here's the sell signal I took this morning. It's the only one I was available for. I've been filming content this morning with Zoo. So my stop order was below here. Waited for it to come through. It came up, left my stop order on as it didn't take that high, came down, and as it got some bearish volume, it just went bang straight through, and it was about 1 second. However, they're very rarely that quick. However, it was good enough. So that's one trade down, one win. I'm perfectly comfortable with that one. So we've just had one here that has not taken us in. So now we wait. So we'll go through what we've seen up to now. Latency's quick as hell today, and that's good. Like less than 2 seconds. Okie dokie. So as always, let's just give a quick overview what we're looking for, because I'm not looking for a trade into this 1 hour, so we may as well Take this off now. Drive me nuts. So I'll use the current trade, the last trade I took as an example, as we discussed. Why was this an alpha zone trade? So our alpha zone, 1 second. Need some beats. Need some beats. Not feeling well enough to sit here without music. Listen, mate, I'm healing. Sue's taking the piss out of me because I've made the decision to do a 3 to 5 day fast, and I'm on day 2 and suffering for it, but it is my own doing, as he's quite rightly pointed out. There we go. Music. Okay. In fact, I'm going to put the other ear in. Don't need to listen to him. Oh, that's better. It's just a distant memory now. Right, okay, so what are we looking for? We're looking for an entry. So here we got an entry. We got our golden candle, which was an entry, but then we have got to look for our other confluences. So we're looking for our trend wave tick. So we had golden candle, tick, trend wave, tick, bearish directional volume, tick. Below our 1 hour alpha zone, tick. Free trend traffic lights, no. We didn't even have one. We only had, oh sorry, we didn't even have two. We only had the one red, so that was not an entry. Am I from Australia? No. No. That's funny though. No, I'm not an Aussie. I am from just outside Liverpool in England. Definitely not Australian. So, yes, so the only thing we didn't have there was our trend traffic light. So we are waiting for bearish volume to push through and give us a sell signal, which it did. And then we got our 3 trend traffic lights. That's why we're comfortable to take that trade. How do we take an entry? We take an entry with a stop order. And we make sure that we wait until directional volume has pushed through that. Now, in fairness, this was bullish directional volume at the end of the candle, but by the time that bullish directional volume was there, we were already out that trade. We got bearish directional volume as it came down, it pushed through, wicked down, bump, and then we ended up on bullish. So that was an ideal trade. Nothing wrong with that. It's an A setup, A plus setup, absolutely fine. So yeah, so golden candle. So I was just obviously talking you through. I was on my other screen there, not thinking that through. All these here, 3 red traffic lights, trend wave, directional volume, alpha zone, all aligned. Yep, British, that's the one. Oh, thank you very much. That's really kind of you to say so. We're doing our best, mate, honestly. We're trying to be live every day. We're trying to put out good content. The indicators are great, and I don't. We just wanted people to be able to get in, side hustle, make some money, change your life. That's all we ever hope for. But I appreciate that. It's nice coming on here and hearing such kind words, so thank you. So, we're always looking for these entries, these 5 things in our entry, and obviously we're taking our alpha zones into account as well. So let's have a little look at what's happened today while we wait. Well, before we do actually, let's have a look at what we're waiting for now. So we've come down, we had 4, 5 great entries 4 great entries on the way down. We had a buy signal back up out of the hourly, but look at this. If I can get it on this screen looking nice. Our previous 4-hour alpha zone is right down here, and our next 4-hour alpha zone is opened up here. That is an indication that we're bullish. Very strong indication we're bullish. So does that mean that you can't take these shorts? No, because it's the 4-hour, it's not the hourly, and I would be looking to still capitalize on that. But it does mean that what we could get, look at this, look what it whips up from, taps into that previous 4-hour alpha zone and ricochets back up. And that's the kind of thing you want to be looking for. Right at the end of that, we open up a new hour, which is still bearish. So the internal structure here on the 4-hour, our hourly alpha zones, is still bearish, but our 4-hour is bullish. So let's just be cautious and conscious of that fact, that buys are not out the window on this, even though the 1 hours have been bearish. We have come up. What's our reason to go bullish? That's our reason. So this big move down here, what do you often get after a big move? A little bit of consolidation, and that is what we're getting. Golden candle, golden candle, golden candle, all in about 25, 35 candles. Yeah, I know everyone wants it landscape at the minute, but right now we're running portrait. We're going to run it like this. We're testing at the minute, so you're going to have to bear with us while we test. We will be bringing the horizontal screen back in, but we are testing some things on YouTube. It's important for us on how we get more of the stream out there. But we need to be able to stream both, dual it, and still get our eyes on the screen, still get people involved. And right now, for the next few days at least, this is what we're doing. So we're currently getting a buy signal. We've got 25 seconds left on this candle. We are above our 1-hour alpha zone. Do we have our trend traffic lights? Yes, we do. So keeping an eye on this, guys. Getting our bullish volume. And okay. So if you're going to take this trade, we've got TP1 here at 769.25. Your stop should be below the buy signal. We'll be looking to take a trade here. Trade up to here. Our volume's currently neutral. That's why it's gone grey. Just for a little bit of information. We want blue bullish volume. Let's see if this can get up there and maybe give us a tap at the Q. Yes, crypto. Vertical is better for views. You are right. Well spotted. Okay, so we've had that bearish volume. Gotta be a little bit careful with that. It's getting that push down. So this could be the one that takes us out, which it looks like it's going to be. And that's fine. That's one down. It's our first loss since last Thursday. It's just wicked us out there. So let's wait and see. I was hoping for a little bit more push up to the Q, but we didn't get it. So.
You are early.
Pardon?
You are trading early.
I know, yeah. Yeah, small one for me as well, Aaron. Didn't go too heavy on that. We're pre-New York. I've come on early because I can't stay late on this one today, so I still wanted to come on and trade if there was an opportunity. So I've lowered my risk on that after a decent morning. Still way in profit for the day, so I'm fine with that. What's the average RR in any trade you guys get? Well, that depends what you're trading. So I'm using ATR stop, so mine's fixed. And when I say fixed, it's fixed on what current market conditions are, not on a 1-for-1 or anything like that. It's not how I trade. Unfortunately, I don't think this went live on X. X failed.
Wow.
Because X is down.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can post it on X. Let's see. See if it'll let me do it. So we're getting another bullish candle. Bullish golden candle, sorry. That means because we're getting a bullish golden candle, that means we could get another buy signal. Our traffic lights have gone green on the bullish candle as well. That's what we'd be looking for. Just to be clear though, that golden candle has no bullish volume on it. Not above average anyway, so I'm not looking at that to take. Everything is aligned, but we don't have volume. And as you can see, because of that, it's failing to take. I'll be waiting for a buy signal to be able to take that now. I'm not going to jump in late. Patience is key. We get enough trades. I love a bit of Will Ferrell.
I think he's the best.
It's the stupidest humour, but it just always makes me smile. See how we get on. Yeah, price action is choppy. Waiting for a second trade for New York Open. I think unless something was clean now, the next 20 minutes, you don't really want to be sat. Come all the way down here and then we're just sat in this box. We're just sat in here, aren't we? That's not really where we want to be sat. So we want to see a push, probably preferably above the Q, or push down below and take these lows. But no, we don't really want to be trading in this bit right now with 25 minutes to go. What we've got. I was going to post that on X, but unfortunately the image I wanted, Canva's also down as well. Half the internet is down. If you don't know, Cloudflare's down. It's causing problems all over the internet, so if you're struggling with anything, that's probably the reason. So we had many trades this morning, guys. As I said, I only took the one and then took the one on the live here. So we've had one decent sized win and a small loss. That's how we play. Protect your profits. So we'll come back down to the hour. It's getting this little bit meandering price action, staying in between this area. So 20 minutes until New York. X won't let me put pictures on. There we go. So that was a waste of time. Just post it with text. Not helpful when everything's not working, is it? Hey Pickles. Right. Give you a good, quick example while you're on, Mark, if you're listening, of when to be wary. So it's just, obviously this trade you showed me earlier, I thought, actually, do you know what, a little bit of feedback. So you see here in this, we've got a buy signal here, which is played out. And this hourly here, our next hourly opens above this hourly. So this is saying we're bullish. We've also opened above this one. Well, we didn't open above that one actually. We opened above this one here. We've then opened above again. So we've gone bullish, bullish, bullish. So the trade you took is here. So we're taking a sell signal. Sorry, the trade you took is here on MQ, sorry. We're taking a sell signal. 36, wasn't it there? While this is still showing bullish. So if you want to be uber cautious, and you want to be taking high probability trades, then you need to be taking this into account. The hour's gone bullish, hour's gone bullish. And if you want to start taking sells and you want to be uber cautious, then you want to be looking for sells when you've had a confirmation that that's now gone bearish. And where does it go bearish? So it still goes bullish. So this buy still plays out. This buy still plays out. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buy signals all played out. The sell didn't play out, we're still bullish. Sell didn't play out, we're still bullish. Buy plays out, we're bullish. Sell doesn't play out, we're still bullish. Into the queue. Sell signal. First sell signal here. The hour is open below this. So the hourly is now bullish. The hourly is now bearish. And there you get, admittedly, you get a little bit of pushback on this one. You would have still managed to snatch, I think. But be careful on the first one. I always say this. Does that still go? I didn't take this, so I don't know. I'm going to be honest. 1 minute, let me just check. Coming through the queue. Yeah, so fairness, it still hits target, but I'd always be looking to be a little bit cautious on the first one after the move. So we've gone bearish hour, sell signal, everything's aligned. We get to TP1. Let me just come out of this. But this whole move up, we were bullish. All these hourlies are bullish. I'm going to change the settings on this. 1 second. Sorry guys, I've just realised I'm working on landscape on portrait because it's difficult for me to manoeuvre through the chart on that, so bear me 1 second. Okay, so let's just work through them. Current hourly, we've gone above previous hourly, yeah? So that means that there's all the way down and then we've opened above here. So it's either a decent sized pullback or we're now bullish. We're in that choppy area before New York. But where you took that trade, we've gone, let me just show a few more alpha zones. Just going to up that to show. We just put 10 on. So show 10 hourlies. So we've got starts here. We've got above and bullish. A buy signal wins. We're now bullish. Buy signal wins. Buy signal wins. We're still bullish. Buy signal wins. There's the trade you took. Sell signal doesn't play. Sell signal doesn't play. We're still bullish. Buy signal wins. Sell signal, still bullish. And then you see the hourly, if you can all see it now properly guys, the hourly here, the next hourly is below. So then you get the sell signal. Yes, it comes back up. It's the first one, you want to be careful, but it still plays out. It's still TP1. Your next one, to target. Your next one, to target. Next one, stop order below, no tag. Next one, still bearish. Our hourly's open below, still bearish, sell signal plays out. Now, it doesn't always mean that one in the opposite direction isn't going to play out. You know, buy signal at the start here, plays out fine. However, we just had one here that we got caught with that didn't, because right now, we're still bearish, and until we close above here, until we open above here, our hourly bias is still bearish. Does that help? So yeah, so I know I've gone over it a little bit heavy there, but I wanted to, because as a general rule of thumb, especially if you're new to it, you're new to Alpha Zone, it's a really good confluence to use to say, well, do you know what, I really just want to be trading with the market. So, all right, you're not going to catch the first move. You're not going to catch the first signal when it's been bearish all day or for a few hours, and then you're going to, the first buy, but don't worry about that. Because if it's going to go bullish, and it's not just a pullback, there'll be a second, and there'll be a third, and there might be a fourth. So, if you want to play sensible, then good. I'm glad that's helped, Mark. It's a nice visual as well. Do you know what I mean? If you can just go, actually, do you know what? I'm just going to zoom out. Where are my hourlies? Closed above, now I've closed below, closed below, closed below. It's just, from a sensible point of view, it's like, look, I want to take high probability trades. I'm just going to take them in the direction of this. If I miss the reversal, so be it. But I'm looking for 2 trades, maybe 3 in a day to play out, and then done. Computer closed, go to the beach.
Any beach Mark's going to
Yeah, there isn't a beach in Manchester, to be fair to him. And it's always fucking freezing.
Go sail water park.
Sail water park, yeah. He said, oh God, no, not the chavs. So guys, we got anyone new on? New people on the stream. As you know, well you won't know if you knew, but all the other people on here would say is I'm quite vocal. I will happily answer questions where I can. Happy to have a chat. We don't want this stream to just be about waiting for a trade as much as we do that. Patience is key with this, but happy to talk through bits and bobs with alpha zones and golden candle, when to trade trades, when not to take trades. Zoo's editing next to me, and unfortunately he's got to look at my face just like you guys have, and he's just shouting randomly at the screen. So I don't know if that's at my recording or his editing. Or me. As I say, guys, do feel free to drop your questions in the chat. So a couple of things. If you are new, or even if you're not new, if you just like what you're seeing, drop us a like in the chat. Drop us a like on the stream. It helps me loads, by the way. We see direct correlation between people liking and subscribing and it getting out to more people. So even if you're here every day, please don't forget to like. It helps a lot. And if you're not subscribed, press that fucking button. Press that button. As the last three signals didn't play out, so you're more bearish. Good question. So what was going through them was, so yes, you've got the last three here. Well, I actually think this one might have. Let's just check. Well, the last three signals didn't not play out. That isn't strictly true, but I'll show you why now. But great question. Oh, no, that one was miles away. So that one didn't play out. So let's just go through these. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 since we've come down, all the sell signals, and what I was saying was the reason I was bearish is because our hourlies keep stepping down. So we've got step, step, step. Our hourly alpha zones. This is why alpha zones is so important. It's not just, well, are we gonna get the reversal? Well, you might do at some point, but until I'm getting the reversal, my overall trend here is telling me I keep opening, my alpha zone is bearish. So to mention the last 4 trades. So that one, yes, that one didn't. We took that one. Is that one or the other one? Yeah. That one failed. This one is not a losing trade because your stop order should be above here. And as you'll see, if your stop order is above here, it takes the low of this candle before it takes the high. So that's no trade. Yes, you would get wicked in on this one. But again, I'm still bearish. And this one, no, this one didn't. Did we say this one didn't play out? Or did I not check that one? Let's check. Yeah, so that one won. So the point here is vigilance. You know you're bearish. Early in the hour here, what advantage you might have early in the hour, even if you are bearish there, is that often you can get that push up in the first 20 minutes. If you're going to be bearish, if it's going to be a bearish hour, then you might get a push up before it comes down. But we have had a bearish hour because it's stayed above. And then this has opened above. So here, was I still bearish? Yes. But we've had 2 losses on that hour in a bearish cycle. 1 win, 1 no trade. But this is after 1, 2, 3, 4 winning trades as soon as we went bearish. So as we mentioned, if you want to go a little bit deeper into it, which we can. Oh, you're absolutely right. There's no reason to say that. I jumped in early on the stream. My own doing. Trying to entertain. Well, what I'm waiting for now, I'm waiting for New York Open. I'm not taking anything within the next 5 minutes. And with New York Open, we should get enough movement in one way or another to give us some direction. My gut from looking at it today is that we come down first. Might take these and then go back up to the daily, but we'll see. It's an opinion based on a little bit of analysis, but it's a big old candle. That is a big old candle. Look at that bullish volume on it as well. Welcome, walking dude. Welcome, welcome. Bide our time now. 2 minutes until the crazy starts. I was just checking on news. Let's have a quick look. How weird. Unemployment claims was at 3:10 in the morning, New York time.
That is weird.
I've checked it on 2 now. Anyone know why? I'm gonna slap you. If you win a trade, I will. That's good. Blue light's good, by the way. Blue light's good, by the way.
Oh, nice.
It's better.
Ambiance.
Ambiance. All right, Del boy. Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting your editing with my live stream. Right then, so here we go. The bell is dinging. It's not you, mate, don't worry. Silly sausage. Right then. So we're getting a lot of movements. We're under the hour still. It's wicked up. Not properly closed above there. It's just tapped it. Nothing decisive yet. Big wick up, big wick down. Shake it all around. Six bearish days. Is it 6 now, is it? Yeah. Nearly. Yeah, you might be right, mate. You might be right. Might be due a pump. But I think we come down before we go up. So we're going to sell signal on there. Still quite erratic. Sell signal has gone. This bullish volume is about to turn to bearish volume. This is what I think. The bulls are going to take over here. What a candle that is.
Big candle.
Either way, I ain't taking an entry on that. Not with 129 points. No, no, no. So we are getting a golden candle and a buy signal above the 4 hour. Let's see if it closes above the Q. We don't mess with the Q. Rule number 1. So everything's aligned here. Other than the fact that we're into a Q. So I don't care if this plays out, that is never a trade I'm taking. We haven't closed above it. There's just absolutely no chance. I agree, Aaron. We've learnt our lesson with them, haven't we, buddy? Every time I've been tempted, like, oh, but I think it's going to go, everything else is telling me it's going to go bullish. And it'll get to the Q and it smashes its face on it and then comes back down and takes me out. Every time. So just don't take them now. The right trade will come. So really now, we've hit our head on this, as I said it might, and it did. We've got this 4 hour low here, which would not surprise me if we come and take that before we move up. Below us, there isn't. So obviously if we go left, so we've come down. We've tagged that, not taken that low there. And then there's not a lot below us there. So we've got a low, this low that we've just been looking at. Well, realistically, not a lot else, guys. So it may come and take that, but right now, we're going to give it a bit of space. We're going to let it do its thing. So for those of you who are new, golden candles and buy and sell signals are quite systematic. So you can't get a sell signal or a buy signal without a golden candle already have happened previously in the right direction. So for example, you have to get a bearish golden candle to get a sell signal, and you have to get a bullish golden candle to get a buy signal. If you've had a bullish golden candle and a buy signal, you then can't get another bullish golden candle or a buy signal. You would have to get, show you, you got a bearish golden candle, bullish golden candle, bearish golden candle, bullish golden candle. They have to follow. If they don't follow, you won't get a bullish, keeps on going up, and a bullish, keeps on going up, and a bullish. You got bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. So for us to get another buy signal, even if it breaks above, before that we would have to have a bearish golden candle and a bearish golden candle first to get a bullish golden candle and then a buy signal. So there will be no bullish entry here until we get some level of retracement. I hope that makes sense. Patience pays on days like this. I agree. Aaron, to answer your question that you've just put in the Discord, that's how quick and responsive I'm going to be. Morning, Dean. Yes, iPad. I regularly do. Big enough screen. See, I'm on it today. I might feel like crap, but Discord, any of that, I'm watching you. Yeah, I've got a 13-inch iPad Pro, works treat. And to be fair, mine is now about, I bought it brand new when they first come out, about
1976.
No, don't be facetious. It's what, 21? 2021?
You weren't 21, but yeah.
It was post-COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were in Alti. I know we were in Alti.
Yeah. It's not got a date on when it was your first photo.
My first photo. That's funny. I wouldn't have even contemplated looking for my first photo. But let's have a look at the first photo. Years. There we go. Oh no, because it goes back into me.
Look to your phone.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what I can do. I'm on settings. Don't tell me.
It just lasts.
Yeah. Because I waited for this to come out.
Yeah.
I waited about 9 months, didn't I? Because I wanted one, and then
It was another chip, wasn't it? I think they were releasing.
yeah, they were doing the new chip on it. That's why I waited. I got the 5th generation, 12.9 inch. But it's 5 years old. Yeah, it's 4.5 years old, and it still works like a treat. So there's plenty of volume in the ATR. However, let's be patient, guys. It may be a 10 a.m. candle, new 4 hour. Might give us that kick.
I finished.
You finished the video?
Yeah.
Liar. Have you really? So you've done all the edits? All the ping, ping, ping.
I might need to add some sound.
You definitely need to add sound.
I'm not finished.
I know you haven't finished. There's no way you've done it that quick. Thinks he's a CapCut master now because he's spent half a day on it.
I'm a CapCut master. Shh. How dare you?
Yeah, I can assure you, mate. The screen's well big enough on these. Well big enough. If you're just using it to do the odd trades on for the mornings when you can't be in front of a computer,
Oh yeah.
it's definitely easily good enough. I've used it for the last 3 years on and off when I'm not in front of the screen. I use that, so no problem. The only thing is you can't have the likes of Ninja on it.
Can't have the likes of Ninja on your Mac anyway.
No, you're right, I can't have Ninja on Mac. See, I don't need this kind of negativity, you know what I mean? It's just...
Not negativity, I'm just saying. Get Tradeovate anyway.
Yeah, Tradeovate's fine on it. You use Tradeovate directly on TradingView? No, I don't. Hate it. trades on a Samsung Ultra tablet, 14-inch large tablet. That's it. The screens are big enough. They're not that much different to a monitor now.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, but have you seen the size of your monitor? Sat here next to his IMAX. I wouldn't mind. He sits about 4 inches from it like that.
Yeah, I can't see it all.
He's looking at about that much of the screen, and his screen goes like this. It's absolutely fucking pointless.
It is pointless, I agree.
Ah, well, with my chatting, completely missed that one.
There's a signal.
Yeah.
When?
Even my alert didn't go off.
The golden candle.
Well, my alert went off. I've got the thing on mute. Yeah.
The
Golden candle and a cell signal. My favourite. Well, sorry about that, guys. I was too busy chatting to Zoo.
I get the blame already. That's fine. I'll take it.
Well, there we go. There's a New York win on the stream. Oh, did it? Yeah, it's tagged through. Yeah, there we go. New York starts printing again. So admittedly, I did take, right in front of your eyes, a stupid trade when I came on, which was quite rightly pointed out to me by crypto. Absolutely no need to take that trade. You're absolutely right. So,
Stupid trade.
constructive feedback taken. But New York stream, no trade. Winning trade again. So for New York, one trade, one win. Too busy chatting away on the stream though. What a great thing. See that?
Yeah, that's good.
It's brilliant.
I thought that was really bad.
No. People putting them on for like 500 quid.
Should have been bad.
It's touting. Dino, why am I buying sell signal labels not be showing? 2 reasons. The first one, I say on every stream, it'll be the chop filter or you're on normal candles.
Correct. It's always one of those.
So now we push down. Oh, it'll be interesting to see.
That was a perfect retest of the hour.
Yep, I was right. It was one of them too. Chop or candles, yeah.
It's always one of them.
Yep.
Always one of them. Right. Get back to doing that then.
Right, so here's our important levels. It was his candles.
Yeah.
So here's one of our important levels. It's a 4-hour low. What's nice to see is we've had no stream health issues today, Andy. None at all.
Yeah, definitely issues yesterday, so that's fixed all of those. Which is great.
So this is an important level. This is a low of a 4-hour. Our 4-hour candles are very, very important. 4-hour alpha zones. Not just the 4-hour candle, sorry, the 4-hour alpha zone. And that is a 4-hour low. And what can often happen here is we can get a bounce. Wick, wick, boing.
What's the daily?
This is nothing below.
What's the daily? Go on the daily chart. I mean, like on the candle time frame.
Pardon?
Go on the daily chart. Zoom out. Sell signal, just with the bottom of the sell signal. TP targets down there. It's that next one, isn't it? That one.
This one.
So is it on the daily? Are we going to run for that? Following a similar pattern that we do, or the same pattern? Bearish, 3 bearish. It's a good probability.
Yeah, so this is our daily. Zoo's absolutely right. You'll have to excuse my drawings over the top, but there's our daily. We had a sell signal, and on a sell signal we had 3. You can use this on anything, guys. 3 traffic lights, trend waves, red, directional volume. So we could end up with a push down here to roughly 293,
Next few days.
297.
Yeah, over the next few days. Yeah.
How far down is that?
It lines up. We go. There's a big wick that we didn't take on the daily, so it lines up with that.
Yeah, there's one I just seen before. It's down. It's all the way down here. So there we go. Let's just jump back into real time. So you giving us pearls of wisdom. He is actually clever. I know he doesn't look it, but he is actually clever. And sometimes he doesn't sound it either, but he actually really is very clever.
Special.
You are special, mate.
Rain man clever.
Rain man clever. That is the best way I'd describe you. So we wicked our 4-hour. Let's see whether we continue on down, which we might for a little bit, but see if we continue on down, or do we get a rejection from here?
So if you'd have taken that trade before and not been yapping, someone would have given us a like. Because we'd have had a win. Surely that counts as a win.
Bruh.
Bruh. I'm not supposed to stop saying that.
No. No, that's all my 8-year-old calls me. Bruh. And what's even better is that's what he calls his mum. And it's mainly when she says no to doing something, he goes, bruh. Would you take the short tee? There was a 4-hour below. Sorry, I missed your messages here.
Previous 4.
Would I have took that short that I missed? Yep. Well, the 4 hour was just above, the previous 4 hour that he's talking about was just above TP. It's about 70% of the way there. Word. I know, it's when you zoom in and out, you lose context, don't you, with how much it's actually moved. But it has flown down. So you see we're now getting a bit of bullish volume there. It's the first flicker of it, so let's keep an eye. This could be our take of that level, and we have come down a long way since New York. It's not giving up, is it? See, the shame here is you got a winning trade, and then this wick up here back to the hourly, which is a perfect wick up. If it had just closed above here, then we would have had another sell signal coming down here, and this could have run straight through to the 4 hour and give us another entry. But it didn't close above. It didn't close above here, so couldn't get one. So we just gotta wait. Patience, guys, patience. They will come. 4 winning trades in the New York session on Friday when we were live. 5 winning on the yesterday's session when we were live, and the 6th, just as I pressed off, as I pressed end stream, the 6th just ticked through. So I'm counting it. I don't care. So hopefully, we're only half an hour into New York. Hopefully we'll get that another couple before I say sayonara. Can you overdose on these? Because I don't want to.
Salt?
No, not the salt. Electrolytes. Because I had back pain earlier, and I thought, oh, I don't like that. You know, the obviously previous stuff.
Yeah.
So I asked Dr. Chat.
What did you say?
Well, it described exactly what I was getting. I had a bit of a headache, dullness in the back and the sides.
Because you're not eating.
Well, he said it's because it said actually because you're fasting, it'll be you may have took electrolytes, but your body might need more. So he said take some more. Took some more.
So Overdose.
15 minutes later, gone.
Wow.
That's twice. Twice today.
The chat's fixed you.
Chat's fixed me. I'm not even joking. It's twice today. ChatGPT said I had a headache and this is what I'm currently doing health-wise. Said do this, this and this, and within 15 minutes I felt better. And same again.
Isn't it?
Incredible. What a world we live in now, where a computer can just fix me. I trade both with both filter on, so it rarely. Which you mean both filter? Cheers, crypto. Yes, man. He's strongly becoming my favourite. Sorry, Aaron.
Why?
He's just told everyone to hit the like button.
Come on, Aaron.
Aaron's been with me from the start.
Whooshing now. Why is it whooshing twice? Oh, there's another one.
Don't forget your whooshing.
I won't forget me whooshing.
Only messing, Aaron. Don't worry. I know, yeah. You've been with us a year, haven't you? Wow, it's flown. Great though. Both signals and candle chop filters on. Ah, okay. So you rarely lose money. Love it. Oh, come on then. Let's have a look. You're going to tell me now. Just to be a smart ass, aren't you? I'm going to have a look.
You're a smart ass.
I'm not a smart man. Maybe I am. I call my son that, and then sometimes I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. He's got an answer for me, and I'm like, all right, that was pretty clever, but shut up. Yeah. Yes, you are right. Wouldn't have took the buy signal. Chart filter kept you out of all of that.
Doing its name.
Well, keeps you out of chop. Keeps you out of the win, but also keeps you out of the 2 losses and the no entry. So, can't argue. To be fair, I encourage everyone who's new, especially new, put the chart filter on. I trade with the chart filter off because it gives more entries. I've just got to be a little bit vigilant. In fairness, on the stream, I should probably trade with the chart filter on, but
Yes, entries there, you're not there for that long.
I'm not here for that long. That's the reason I don't. But I've just got to be really vigilant because, like that one before, I shouldn't have took it. So, I mean, we were still bearish. I took a buy signal. There's no reason for me to take it. And if I'd have had the chart filter on, I would have known that.
Yeah.
I think sometimes as it's coming up to an entry, I should just tick it on and off, and if it disappears, then I can have a look and say, okay, where's my warning sign here? Maybe that might be why. Might be a good way of doing it. But I appreciate it in the chat, guys. This kind of convo helps us all. What are you doing? Downloaded my face.
Everything's great a bit other than the audio.
Is it? It's the first one. We learn a lesson.
My first proper edit.
Exactly. So it means our first one.
You got done an alright job.
Well, I'll watch watch it and then I'll VAR it. You're doing a great job, mate.
Thank you.
We're gonna get you these the new editing gold stars for in the office. Just put one on you every time. Well done. Another video. There we go.
Gold stars for that. Is that shit? Oh, do you know what? The quality's so much better once you download it.
Is it?
Yeah, when you watch it inside, it always puts you off a bit because you're like, it's not that good quality. But when you
The quality of download, even the screen, the picture quality and the audio improves. No, we do not. It does not want to give us. Kato, howdy. I don't know you. You're new. Welcome. Kato. That's the name on here, so that's what I'm going to call them.
chat.
Yeah. Welcome, 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 Kato. Hope you enjoy the stream. Give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, get subscribing if you think it's any good. If not, don't worry. I won't be offended. But it'd be nice if you do. So for any of you that are new, it's just while we're waiting for this to give us a pullback, because we're not getting anything while we get this bearish price action. We've had the open here. And the open gave us, 3 minutes in, gave us a big whopping 120, whatever it was. Bloody crazy ass candle to the bullish side. Big golden candle and a buy signal, which in any other market other than that point there, I would love. But it was straight into a Q. And for anyone who watches us more than once, you know the QQQ is one of the most important levels, and you don't with the Q. So it did not close above the Q. Do not trade into the Q. So we don't take that trade. Sell signal. Straight to one. Straight to one. There we go. TP1, no problem. First signal. And due to the fact that we need a pullback before we can get another sell signal, I won't be going any further at the moment. We're just going to sit. Talk a bit of shit. Wrong YouTube account. Oh, you mean you're on the wrong YouTube account? Ah, that means we do know who you are, Kato, but you're in disguise. Lapaflow, who do I support? Arsenal. No, I do not support Arsenal. My life would be a lot easier if I supported Arsenal. I'm an Everton fan for my sins. Don't you talk football? You can't talk football. Yeah, well then don't you perk up, because I will ruin you. No, I'm a long-suffering Everton fan, mate. The original team on Merseyside. That's definitely too loud for while I'm on this.
Sorry, mate.
You will be. It's still very loud, because you can hear that on the live. I'm listening to it. I'm going to slap him. All right, okay, so here we go. So we got a bullish golden candle. This is what he does. Distracting. Bullish golden candle, which means that we could get a bearish golden candle on a sell signal. We have come right down here and taken these lows. And these were the two lows that we said were the only lows below us, other than many days ago's some of the wicks that we've got down there on the daily. However, that is a while back, and I'm not expecting that to come down and take them today. But you never know. So we've come down. Our usual candle structure on an hour. If we're going to be bullish, it'll come down early on in the first 10-15 minutes and then push on. We'll get our low then. If we're going to be bearish, we'd get our high in that period of time. Standard probabilities say that. So we've come down, put in the current low of the hour at 5 minutes past. See if we're going to come above the hour. We've got a new 4 hour, our 10 o'clock candle. Right then. This is what we want to see though. Either we're going to get the push up. Obviously, we'd have to come up quite a way to get above where that previous hour was, which is here. As we discussed earlier, our hourlies are still bearish. We've got bearish, 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 bearish. It's come up before New York and carried on bearish. Our hourlies are definitely bearish. But we do have a new 4 hour. It has wicked down. And this is where we could get the reversal. Really think long from here, but we will see. There's not a lot below. So you're guessing like I am in that sense, but I don't disagree with you. There's a lot here. Part of the narrative is always where's the money? Do you know what I mean? Where are the orders? Where is price getting drawn to? And right now, there's not a lot for me to say price is getting drawn to down here. You have to go back and go left and keep going left. Even if we went up, if I just go to the hourly and jump it. So where are we? We're on the hourly. We're all the way down here at 420. So 4.7. Okay, so 4.11 is that low. So we may come down, test that, and we've got one at 148. I don't think we're going to go that low. We might come and tap the 411. So we've whipped up. We have not closed above that 4 hour. As I said, we are still bearish. Our 4 hour is bearish. We've opened our new 4 hour alpha zone is below the previous 4 hour alpha zone. Our new hour is below the previous hour. So as it stands, until we get a solid indication of reversal here, we're still bearish. So let's get real time. We've got 2 trend traffic lights, not 3. We've got our entry candle, but not 3. So we're waiting. We need a buy. We need a sell signal. I personally would like the sell signal to be below here. So at least I know we've taken this low. see. Indecision. Let's see. Right, so we might get a good example of good work. Gold star, Zoo. Gold star. Well, we've got a golden candle, we've got bearish volume, our trend wave is red. We're under our 1 hour and 4 hour alpha zone, and we have 2 red traffic lights. So there is a fair chance that if this continues down now, that will then trigger our sell signal. I have to admit, I'm not sure I like it. But we'll see. We will see. Thank you very much, Lapaflo. Appreciate the feedback. That's very kind. We're doing our best. We are in the process of recording a lot more. We're trying to keep the lives going every day, but we're in the process of recording a lot more. Zoo's working his arse off doing the editing. So hopefully there'll be more and more content to be able to help you guys. But we will continue on doing these lives. This is part of our long-term plan, not just a short-term thing. The thought of coming on and doing these used to absolutely fucking terrify me, to be honest with you. But I'm really enjoying them now. It's nice coming on with you all, having a quick chat, even if it is by text, taking some trades, calling what might happen, more often than not, just playing out. Don't get me wrong, it helps when the indicator's calling 4 and 5 wins every session at the minute, but that's part and parcel of alpha zones. That's why we're doing it. All I'd like to see is more of you catching those trades. Thanks, Mark. I can assure you it's not. So see what I mean? We haven't pushed through here. with any conviction. Even though we've had volume, it's just not been too sure of itself yet. And we're still within that first 20 minutes of the hour. This is a bit rangy for my liking at the bottom of this big move. So we may get this for, we could end up getting this for the next 40 minutes, to be honest. This up and down. I need to see some clean movement. See, look at this choppy chop. Be patient, guys. Bide your time.
It's 1 second too long.
When we're getting golden candles, every 3 or 4 candles like this, beware. It's a great indication of biding your time. Break above is a good thing. As we said, first 20 minutes, didn't we? First 20 minutes I said. So in the first 20 minutes, we've put our low in. We put a low in there. And we've just taken the high of the first 20 minutes. So statistically, we should be bullish for this hour. Statistically. But we'll see. If it continues to go for the next 5 minutes or so, then I would say I'd be pretty reasonably confident that that would be the case. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would like it to be a little higher for a buy signal. Just because we've been through all this here. But there's plenty of room above. Got our daily, got our Q. All these draws for price to go to. Right, let's see. Come on. See if we get a push. So we're waiting for our trend traffic lights now. am pleased with it though. As the person on it, I think it looks good. I do. Yeah, I have to admit, I do fancy a long to the queue. I do. But I don't think it's yet. Bear with me, guys. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Not yet.
No chop filter though. I don't think the chop filter have it.
Hasn't got it on, no.
There it is. Just needs publish volume. There's the buy on the right.
There we go. There's our buy signal, guys. Nope, no buy signal. Bearish volume took over. That's why it keeps us out of them. That's why we have the rules. don't think that will affect the video though.
I'm not putting captions in it. You add captions on YouTube, can't you? Let's do that. Video, is it the file?
So is it going everywhere?
Okay, we can go over it. Once it's finished uploaded.
So we haven't had a bearish golden candle yet. So we could get a buy signal if we had a push up still. Biding our time, guys. Hopefully we get a push in one direction. I think what's important is the whole point of the system here. Again, this is why I love doing this on live, because this isn't just about always taking a trade. This is about knowing when to stay the feck out of a trade. And you're breaking above here and you think, okay, great, I'm breaking above, I'm going. Well, this is choppy as hell still. We've got a little push up and our rules have kept us out. Have we had an entry? Yes, we've had an entry. We've had multiple entries. Was our trend wave in line? Yes, our trend wave was in line. Did we have directional volume? Yes, we had directional volume. Were we above or below the alpha zone on some of them? Yes, we were. Did our trend traffic lights? Did we have our trend traffic lights? No. So yeah, sorry to just saying bye to Zoo. So everything didn't align. Trend traffic lights weren't there, so we didn't take a trade. And every one of them that we might have taken, well, you wouldn't trade. Well, this, other than maybe this one, they would have lost. That's why we're playing the system. Cheers, Mal. You're smashing it, mate. So what do we reckon? Is everyone in agreement? It's only a matter of time before we come for all this. And let's be real. On all of the charts, you're not seeing this. You're not seeing a daily alpha zone. You're not seeing all these 4-hour highs and lows. This is why it's important. That's why it's important to keep an eye on where price might be drawn to and why it might be drawn there. It's not just a, well, I think it's going bullish or I think it's going bearish. It's narrative, it's context. Futures. Well, to be fair, Friday was 4 wins, no losses. Yesterday, while we were live, was 5 wins, no losses, and then the 6th one just as I put the end stream button. So it's been pretty consistent. And right now, we've only had the one, and it's a winner. Look at this wicking up and down. Ooh. So we're getting a sell signal. It does look like we continue short. And we'll play the system. We'll play the system. Didn't get in straight away, so it's not took me in yet. I hesitated, as per. Let's see if that bearish volume continues through. Oh yeah, there we are. I'm in. So I would like a little push now. A little tap of TP1 would be nice. After all this choppiness. Having a little tap on back on the hourly, see if it comes back down. But we can't win them all, but let's see. A new low would take us past TP1. See if we continue to get some bearish volume on this. See how this one's playing out. So we've had a push up. Could really do with some bullish, with some bearish volume. That would give us that push in the right direction. It is playing about a little bit, so we're just going to have to be a little bit patient. Trust the system. Either way, I trust the odds, the percentages. We're pretty consistent. We haven't lost one in New York session since middle of last week, so it could be the one. This could be the one. And there's our bullish volume. Which we can get, to be fair. It may carry on up and take us out. It may well absolutely do that. But we can often get a bit of bullish volume before it continues down, with that little bit of a pullback on a bigger move. But as I say, if it fails, it fails. The last 10 in New York won. So it has to fail at some point. That's 10 in the New York lives. I apologize. I should be clarifying on that. Yes, Aaron. Me too, buddy. Follow the rules. Sit back, relax, let the candles do their work. So we're getting that push up. This looks like this might be the one. True? Yeah. So this is going to take us out. We'll have to wait for the next move. Is the system going to call me a liar? No. It was worth some positivity. Let's give it some positivity. I think, do you know what's crazy? Is the difference now. When the last first 12 months taking a trade, it's just like I'd be sweating and everything. My wife used to come up to the office. I was working from home, trying to run a business and then taking trades in between. My business was failing at the time. That's one of the reasons. And sweating with needing this to work, needing to take a trade, and realizing that it was the worst way to trade. It's one of the reasons we built this. It was a horrible way to trade. The anxiety, the sweating. It's like when it mattered, and when it really mattered, and when the money mattered, it's a horrible way to trade. Building the system and knowing that I'm very often going to win, very often going to take trades that are going to play out, has changed my whole time in front of the computer. It's one of the reasons I'm confident on the lives, is because I just feel confident in what I'm trading. Oh, don't play silly buggers. Thought you were going to play out for us then. It's pushing on the bullish volume. See if we can flip that bearish. And it flipped bearish. Get a little wick up and then a push down, hopefully. So what did we say TP1 was? 438. Let's hope we can get a push down, get some more bearish volume. I will only be pushing for TP1. I wasn't expecting a long-term bearish move anyway, so I ain't taking any risks. And if we get anywhere back down here again, I will be going BE. Or pretty soon after. Come on, girl, get down there. That's some nice rejections. You all right, Aaron? It was a lovely rejection of the 4 hour. Ping, 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 boom. We just need that push down now. I would like to see it in the next couple of candles. It's a lot of wicks. It's not normally how I like to see these trades, as I'm sure you can imagine. We normally want to see them going straight through in 2-4 candles. So we are getting a fight here. The bulls and the bears are grappling. Need a big push down. Bigger push down. Yep, need more of a push than that. It needs to be one big sweep now. If we can get some bearish volume now. Towards the end of the candle. And get it to open lower. That would be helpful. Pretty static at that close point. See, we're seeing our real close dots here, real-time candles. Pretty static. Come on then, now's the time to go down. This is more like it. This is more like it. Let's get that pushed down just a little bit further. Don't like that bullish volume. Not one iota. But it has taken that low. That's not the low though. Come on, a bit more of a push down. And there we go, TP1. It's another winning trade. Fabulous. Just tapped it as well, literally just tapped it to the point I had it on. Is that just on? Ooh, I'll tell you what. Well, I had my stop a single point above TP1, interestingly, so that is a winning trade for me. But we have had a wick down, bullish volume, and a reversal. Either way, it's a win or a BE. Yeah, I was one above, one point above, and BE. So I got the win. However, if I hadn't got the win, I'd have got a BE. Take a BE in that price action. He may well still come down anyway and take that. Well, we have had a bullish golden candle. So we could get a bearish golden candle, another sell signal if it does want to carry on going down. And there it is, bearish golden candle. Still playing with this price action. So it's an interesting one. Would the chop filter give us that trade? Let's have a look. I think it wouldn't have. Oh yeah, chop filter would have still given us. Good. Oh, back is killing me. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate it, guys. I'm going to be shooting shortly myself anyway, seeing if there was another one here. Appreciate you coming on. Have a lovely evening. So we're still going to battle with this 4 hour here. If we get a push down on a golden candle, I'll wait. So let's see. See if we can get one more. There we go. See if we can get one more. We might do. Might be time to just stay on the stream and wait. Just not sure where it's going to go at the minute. It's just really hasn't stepped out of this. Stayed neatly inside this price action here. Good question. Your TP was at 432 and mine was at 438. So yes, default settings. However, on the trade setups, I turn this off and put these two on. Turn this off and put these two on, and I'm using ATR. So ATR, TP1 on ATR is 50% of the ATR, TP2 is 100% of the ATR, and TP3 is 150% of the ATR. So just check that that's the settings you've got on the ATR. Unless Yeah, are you on MNQ? I'll check it for you though. It's a new hour. So bear with me a minute while we get this. So no signal on that one. Check MQ. I'll check MNQ for you. Yeah, MNQ. Target there was 437. Yeah, not much different. 437, 437.25, 437. Yeah. So there we go. That sell signal played out anyway. So no BE. It's a win. I'm not sure really what to say, Flo. If you're on MNQ, the target's almost identical. It's 43725 or something, and this is 438, so it's very, very close. Well, in futures. TP is 433 on MQ. So we've got another sell signal. Now we've broke through. See how we go. Just look on here. 4355. Are we going to get another messer? Or are we just going to get a nice and easy one and go to target? We said we'd give one more a go, didn't we? Looks like we're going to get another messer. See if we get a push down, get some bearish volume later on in the 1 minute. Yeah, it's not looking convincing. Yes, gummy bear, well done. 1R, beautiful. Well, I didn't get in quick enough on this, so I'm still waiting for my order to be hit. If it doesn't come that down, I'm not in. It's a lucky one, because that would be a loss. And that would officially be our first loss. My limit order's off. My limit order, my stop order. It was a lucky break there. It was a losing trade. But due to the wick down, a quick wick up, I didn't get in time. So I didn't come back and get my order. So we're coming back above the 1 hour. It's a definite push up. Push off. Pushing on the 50, getting bullish volume there. Night, gummy. See you later, mate. Right, guys. Mate, as soon as you can tell, the sun's just gone down in here. It's just gone dark. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you all for joining me. If you haven't already, can you please pop a like on the stream? Subscribe if you haven't. It all helps. All being well, that this 5-day fast hasn't killed me, then I will be back on tomorrow. Thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed to Alpha Zones, links in the chat, links in the description. But otherwise, have a great rest of the day trading. Thanks very much. Take care, guys. See you soon. Yeah, drop a like, guys. Thank you very much.